Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good morning, dear students, and welcome to our science class. Today is Wednesday, and the date is 6th of October 2021. Yesterday, we were talking about plants and how do plants absorb energy from the sunlight. Remember, boys? And what did we call these plants who absorb the energy from the sunlight and make their own food? We call them a name. What did we call them?
Anoud, I'm sorry I'm late because I had a problem with the net.
Welcome, ya Habibi. We just started. You did not miss anything. Now, we were talking about the plants who can absorb the energy from the sunlight and make their own food. We said they are a produce.
Miss Page, what?
Okay, just a minute, ya Habibi. It's page 168. Okay? 168. Hi, Habibi. So, living things who can make their own food through the sunlight energy, what did we call them? A producer. Remember a producer? Who's a producer? They are living things who make their own food. Do they make it in the kitchen? No. Where do they make it, ya Hamza? They make it in the
garden.
Huh? In the
plant.
Leaves. Where do they make their own food?
In the leaves.
Excellent, in the leaves. What is the name of the process a plant make their own food? The name is photosynthesis. Excellent, excellent. So again, what do we call the living things who make their own food? What do we call the name of the living things who make their own food? The process is a producer. Everyone, please say it after me. A producer.
A producer.
Excellent. Who make their own food?
The plant.
Example, like a plant. This is for example. For example, it's a plant. Excellent. Now, what do plants use to make their own food? What do plants use to make their own food? They need
water, sunlight, and air.
Excellent. They need the energy from the sunlight. What do they need?
They need sunlight, water, and air.
And air. Excellent. They need the energy from the sunlight. What do they need?
Energy from the sunlight.
Everyone, boys, everyone. What do plants need to make their own food? They need
energy from the sunlight and water and air.
What do they need from the air? Carbon dioxide. They need carbon dioxide from the air. It's page 168, ya Habibi. 168.
Okay, miss.
Okay, people. Now, you know that there are living things. They make their own food. What did we call them? We call them producer. What did we call them?
Producer.
Again, guys, living things who make their own food. Excellent, ya Salim. Yes, producer. Don't forget that.
Producer.
Now,
producer.
Excellent. Abdurrahman, tell me. Producer who make their own food. What do they need to make their own food? They need what?
They need sun, they need air, and they need water. They need air and they need sunlight.
What do they take from sunlight? Yes, and water. What do they need from sunlight? They need the energy from sunlight.
Energy.
Excellent. Again. Producers who make living things who make their own food. What do they need to make their own food?
Sunlight, sun, air, water, and oil.
Okay, what from the sunlight? What do they need from sunlight?
Energy.
Excellent energy. Now, they use photosynthesis to make their own food and they have their
Ahmed, your
energy.
voice is lagging.
They stored sugar inside the plant. After they stored sugar inside the plant, who will eat the plant?
The human. The human. The people.
Excellent. People, human. Only people and human?
No,
Your voice is lagging.
Animals. Excellent. Animals. Okay.
I said the animals, miss.
Excellent, ya Abdulaziz. Excellent, ya Hamza. All of you, very good. Okay, boys. If animals and human people, they eat,
Wait, what?
it's page 170. Page
170.
Okay, now people, habibi, if they are eating a producer, a plant, are they going to take the energy or not?
Yes, they will. Yes, they will. Yes, they will. Yes,
Of
they will.
course, they will take the energy from this plant. Okay,
Of course.
okay. Whoever is eating those producers, are they living things or not?
Living.
Living. Of course, living.
Eating living things. If living things eating living things, do you know what do we call them?
Miss, Miss, are you hearing me? Miss, are you hearing me?
Salim. ايوه يا حبيبي, I can hear you.
Salim,
Salim?
My voice is lagging, I know.
Salim, can you hear me?
was very loud.
Yes.
Very good.
Oh, okay.
Okay, boys.
Is
Now,
it good now?
Yes,
Is it good now?
Okay, Habibi,
good
close
now?
the mic so Salim can
No.
hear us. Close the mic
Yes.
so Salim will
Only
hear
loud.
us. Salim, can you hear me?
Yes.
Very good. So living things eating other living things. We call them names. Do you know what do we call them? We call them consumer. Now,
Consumer.
excellent. Page 170. Underline with me. See, it's a living thing, human or animal, eats other living things.
Yes.
Called
Like the leopard, the cheetah, and the tiger.
Consumer.
Excellent. Salim, please do not answer until the teacher tells you to, so everyone can understand with me. So, now, if a plant is a living thing and animals is the other living thing, they living thing eats living thing, we call it consumer. See, they do not make their own food, they eat other living things.
Good.
Excellent. Now you know a producer and you know a consumer. Okay, now
Yes.
tell me, animals only eat plants?
No.
No, they eat.
No.
They eat
they eat
laham and dujaj. They eat laham and
They
dujaj.
eat bread. They eat
Also,
meat.
Meat and beef, and also beef.
Even beef. Even stick.
excellent. You can eat meat and some animals they eat both. Did you underline with me?
Miss,
Yes.
some animals
you know.
eat meat. Eat meat.
Excellent. Some of animals they can
Miss,
eat both.
Their,
Now,
des-
Habibi.
their dessert is beef. Their dessert is beef.
Okay, Habibi, do you have a notebook?
Yes?
Yes.
Bring your notebook quickly.
Okay.
So don't try
I'll
with
go
me.
bring my notebook.
Notebook for science.
I need a huge
my
paper.
notebook.
Okay, I need a big paper. Huh?
Okay.
Paper.
Okay. Miss, is this big enough?
Sure.
Miss, I don't have a paper.
Yes, Salim.
This-
Very good. Very good.
Miss, I don't have a big paper like Salim.
It's fine. Do you have a notebook?
I have this.
Very good. Hold it just like Salim.
I have this.
Salim, show them. Hold it like Salim. Yes, like Salim.
Okay.
Hold it like this.
Okay.
Yes, everyone.
Miss, I don't have a notebook and a paper.
Anything, ya Habibi. I want you to write with me. Write.
I don't have. I have.
Okay, very good, ya Hamza. Hold it like Ahmed and Salim. Look at Ahmed Abdul Ilah Al-Badi. Yalla, hold it like them.
Miss, I don't have anything. Only I have the books.
Habibi, Talal, you
Miss,
must have
are we gonna
anything for your
color?
house.
We're gonna color. Miss, are we gonna color?
If you want, no need for it. We're not going to paint. We're going to write.
Oh.
Ahmed, Ya Talal, please look for a paper or a notebook. Now, we learned the consumer. Write with me. Consumer. Who is the consumer? Who is the consumer? Who can tell me? Consumer
It's
is
the plant. It's the plant.
This paper is
The
good.
plant.
this paper is good. Huh? Consumer is a living
Yes.
thing that makes
Miss, I act like you.
Yes.
own food. Huh? A consumer is living thing that makes its own food. Is that right? What is a consumer?
It's a living thing.
Makes,
Living things.
it makes their own
Food.
food. Like
This is
who?
make his own food with himself.
Excellent. Like who?
Like no. Like the plant.
Excellent. Like plant. Well done.
Because these
Right.
are plants. These are plants.
Like
Plant.
plant.
ING.
And how do they make their own food? They use
The
Sun
and energy. Energy.
water
Sun and water and air.
and excellent. And they need the energy from who? The sunlight.
from the sun. The
Okay.
sunlight, yes.
I don't want you to forget. So I'm going to draw the sun. The sun is here.
Miss, it's too small. It's too small.
The sun is too small.
Not small.
You have to bigger it up.
لا يا حبيبي.
The real one is very big. The real one is very big.
It's
But this
okay.
one here is very small.
طيب يا حبيبي يا سالم, I'm just writing it so you don't forget about it.
Yes,
What do we need from the sun?
I know.
Right?
I know.
Energy. Okay. So we have consumers. What do consumers do? They are living things that makes its own food. Huh. And today we said, sorry, it's not a consumer, حبايبي. Huh. Living things who make their own food, what do we call them?
Plant.
Consumer.
لا. What do we call them?
Consumer.
No. What do we call
No.
Miss,
What do we call them?
Road.
Produce.
colors.
Producer.
Yes, because they
Producer.
produce food. They make food.
Producer.
Why producer? Because
Producer.
they make food. Huh? Why they are producers? Because they make food.
Because he make food.
Because they make food. Make sure you wrote producer. Now, what is a consumer? Who will tell me? What is a consumer?
It's the things that do their own food.
No.
Food.
لا.
The animals do the food with an on.
Okay, so living things eating other.
Living
The
things.
Yes,
things.
excellent. Living things eat
Miss,
It's other living thing.
Miss,
other.
are you gonna send us a link today?
Living thing.
No, يا حبيبي.
Miss, tomorrow.
We'll see about that.
Okay.
So, who is a consumer?
It's a living thing that eats another living thing.
Excellent. And who is a producer? Who produce food. Who make their
Miss-
own
Produce food.
Now,
Making their own food like tea.
did you finish?
No.
Miss, no.
Yes. Yes, we all. I finish.
I
Okay.
finished.
Can you stop for a minute? Can you stop, please?
Yes.
Can
I
you
finish
stop,
already.
please? Stop for a minute. Is it okay?
Miss, the class finishes at 12:05. 12 and 5 minutes.
No. The
Now
class
it's
finished
11.
at
5 minutes.
11:20.
Now it's 11:20.
ها حبايبي.
Oh, yeah.
Consumers. If living things eat other living things, how many kinds do we have? We have animals who eat
Miss, I didn't-
only plants.
Miss,
We
I
have
to listen
animals
again.
and people. We have animals and
people.
people and
That's
plants.
right.
الصوت
right.
الصوت الصوت.
Can you
اسكت
close your mic
اسكت.
for a minute? Now
نقول
listen to me.
اسكت اسكت.
Habibi, we have animals who eat only plants, and we have animals who eat only animals, and we have, or meat, animals who eat both. They have names. Let's learn about them. If animals,
Tigers, lions, snakes.
I will ask you about the example. Just a minute. If animals, they eat only plants, what do I call them? I call them herbivore. What do I call them?
Herbivore.
Herbivore. What do I mean by herbivore? They eat only plants. Let's write it down. Only plants. Okay. If they eat,
Miss
Habib.
Miss Ahmed, I got out by mistake.
It's fine,
Would-
Habib. Can you write with
Okay.
us?
Yes, I'm writing.
Okay. If they eat only meat, only meat, they have a name too. What do I call them? I call them omnivore. What do I call them? Omnivore. Omnivore. I have animals who eat both plants and meat.
Miss, I'm done.
Plants
Done.
and meat. What do I call them if they eat plant and meat? I call them carnivore. See? So, I have 3 consumers. Herbivore, omnivore, and carnivore. Herbivore, what do they eat?
Plants.
Only plants. Omnivore, what do they eat?
Meat. Meat.
Omnivore, what do they eat?
Yes.
Plant.
Grass and
Plant.
meat.
Meat.
Grass and meat.
All of them, what do we call them?
Carnivore, omnivore,
Carnivore.
All
and
of them are consumers.
Consumer.
Yes, excellent.
consumer.
Very good, boys. Very good.
Commuser.
Commuser, not
Consumer, يا
consumer.
سالم. Consumer.
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 Finish.
Consumer.
Everyone
I
finished?
finished a million years ago.
So,
Same.
there
I
are...
finished a million years
Okay.
ago.
all the living things- Habibi, did you finish writing or not?
Yes.
Yes.
Finish.
Finish writing. I finished writing. Yes.
Excellent, boys.
You don't have to shout.
Living things can be producers who make their own food, or they can be consumers who eat other living
I
things.
would be commuters. I would be.
There is a third group. A third group. Have you ever heard of a fungi or a bacteria
No.
or a mushroom?
Yes, I have. I have.
You know what do? They do not eat, they do not make their own food. They do not eat
Yes.
other living things. Do you know how do they grow?
Oh.
Bacteria,
How?
fungi, mushroom, and earthworms. They break down did.
They don't have oxygen, they will die.
No, they eat dead things. They need dead things so they can break them down.
Ew.
Yes, I'm gonna show you a picture. If you finish writing, I need to show you a picture.
Miss, I'm
Abdurrahman,
done.
why you are singing?
I'm done.
Abdurrahman, why you are singing?
Miss,
Yes,
this is
Abdurrahman.
the song for the school.
Do not sing, please. I need you to listen.
Miss, I didn't finish. Miss, only I have one word.
It's okay. So, all the living things can be producers or consumers or something called decomposers. If you finish, I need to erase those down so you can write decomposer. Habibi, finish?
No, I didn't finish.
Yes.
Yes,
I
yes.
have just one word. Yes,
yes,
I finished.
Okay, Hamza. Yalla, I'm waiting for you.
Everybody finish.
Hamza,
Yes,
next time.
I finished. I finished.
Very good. Hi, Hamza.
Miss, my chair is broke.
It's all right. Find another one. Hi, Hamza.
You're just trying to get away.
Finish.
Okay, Ismail, do not write on the board. Very good. Very good. Okay. So, living things can be producer, make their own food, consumer, eat other living things, or they can be
هذا من قاعد أقطع
decomposers.
نحتاجه.
Decomposers. What are they, decomposers? Let's underline together. Decomposers.
أعطيني الكتاب اللي كان معايا.
Salim, close
سامحتي.
your mic. So decomposer is an organism that breaks down dead organisms for food. What do we call them? We call them decomposers. Just like earthworms, bacteria, mushrooms, all these are examples of decomposers.
Miss, we want to see the bacteria.
Of course, I will show you. Okay, so decomposers are what? Did you finish underlining? Decomposers are organisms
Yes, we
that
finished.
break down dead
Me too, I think.
organism for food. Okay, they break down what? Dead organism for food. Now let me show you the examples of them. This is a mushroom. Can you see the mushroom over here?
We
The
can see it.
Okay, the mushroom break down the dead tree to have food. This is how mushrooms grow. They grow up on where the dead tree. They have many chemicals that help them to break down the organism, the dead organism. So what do decomposer need? They need special chemicals to break down the dead organism. Can you see? Are they living things eating other living things? No.
Dead things eating dead things.
No, living eating dead organisms. So
No,
see,
no.
the mushroom is living. The mushroom is what?
Living.
Living, eating
Many
dead
people eat
organisms.
mushroom. People eat the mushroom.
Yes, mushroom is good to eat.
Mushroom.
Decompose.
The mushroom is good to eat.
I don't eat
To
mushroom.
eat because it's a
I
living
eat
thing.
mushroom, but
I don't eat.
the mushroom don't have any taste.
Yes, Habibi. The mushroom, they are living, okay? But how do they grow? They need dead organism to decompose and grow. So many decomposer, what do they have? Special chemicals. They need special chemicals that will help them to do what? To break down dead organism. To break down dead organism. Now, again, look at this giraffe. This giraffe is what? Hi, Saif. Saif, a giraffe is what? Or non-living?
A giraffe is a living.
A living thing eating what?
Eating harder. Eating grass.
Grass.
Plant.
Grass is a living or non-living?
It is a grass. It's not living.
Or a tree is not living?
A tree is a living.
Excellent. So it's a living thing eating other living
Yes,
things.
the
What do
tree
we
is
call it?
living. Of course, it's not. It's living.
Consumer. So what
It's
do we
living. It's not living. It's living.
A consumer. What do we call this giraffe? Hi, ya habibi. What do we call this giraffe? Consumer. Excellent. If it's eating only plant,
Consumer.
what kind of
Eating only-
consumer? If it's eats only plant?
Herbivore.
Herbivore. Excellent, excellent. What about this turtle? Look at this turtle. This turtle is a consumer. It will eat seaweed and so
And this turtle is drink water from the
is
sea.
it omnivore or carnivore?
Mama.
Let's look at turtle.
Okay, it eats both animals and plants. So what is it?
Eat plant.
Consumer.
Eat plant in the water.
Okay, and it eats also animals like squid and scallops. Hi, ya Habibi Abdulaziz. Is it omnivore or carnivore?
Only boy.
Because it eats both. But this jaguar will only eat a deer or a turtle or a monkey or birds. It only eats meat. So what do we call it? Carnivore or herbivore? Look at the paper you write. The paper you
Ah.
wrote. It's only meat.
where's it? Where's the paper?
Let's say two words.
If it eats only meat, it is what? Herbivore?
Yes, no.
No. Only meat. Who eats only meat? Carnivore?
Where's the page?
Only meat. Only meat is a carnivore. Now let's do this.
Cannibal.
Excellent. Now let's do this
Carnivore. I was
quickly.
gonna say it. No.
Okay, Habibi, let's do this one quickly. Now, a sea turtle is what? Carnivore, omnivore, or herbivore?
Herbivore.
Omnivore, because it eats both plants and animal. What about jaguar?
What?
Only eats meat. What do I call it? Carnivore. Excellent, ya Abdulaziz. What about a giraffe who eats only plants?
Herbivore.
Excellent, herbivore. And a mushroom who decompose dead organism. What do I call it?
Herbivore.
Decomposer. Excellent, excellent, boys. All right, everyone, that was everything for today. I hope you understand. We'll do it again tomorrow.
Let's see the bacteria.
Tomorrow, inshallah, because time is up. All right?
Bacteria.
Okay.
See you tomorrow,
Bye.
Habibi. Bye-bye.